Everyone's Dr. Trevor Wilkins, the Angry Viking therapist. Those scenes that you just saw are from my working with disaster relief teams after the hurricanes that hit North Carolina and Tennessee. If you're dealing with that aftermath or you're one of the many people who's out here helping, then this message is for you. You've seen the chaos, the destruction, and the trauma. And I'm here to hit you with some hard truths about keeping your mental health intact through all of this. For you survivors, let's start with those of you who are in the middle of this mess, feeling like everything's been ripped out from under you. You're not broken, even if it feels like it. But here's what you need to focus on. 1, acknowledge the shock. It's normal to feel like the ground's been pulled out from under you. You're disoriented, maybe numb, maybe angry. Guess what? That's what trauma does. But here's the truth. You're not broken. This is what surviving feels like. And you have to accept the shock instead of trying to shove it down. 2, find some structure in this chaos. When everything's chaos, the most powerful thing you can do is to build your routine, even if it's small. Eat at the same time. Sleep when you can. Reach out to one person every day. You can't control the storm, but you can control your actions. That's how you start fighting back. Connect with your tribes. I know isolation feels very tempting right now, but it's the worst thing you can do. Reach out, find your people, call a friend or family member, even if you don't know or they don't know what's happened. The connection matters. Don't try to fix this for yourself. This is what a tribe is for. There's movement in medicine. Trauma lives in the body. One of the best things you can do for your mental health is get that body moving. Go for a walk, stretch, do something physical. Your mind heals faster when your body's in motion. And don't wait to process. Talk about what's happened sooner than later. The longer you wait, the heavier it's going to get. Whether it's a friend, family member, professional, just start talking. Avoiding the pain won't make it disappear. It'll just bury itself deeper. And if it's too much, seek out an EMDR or another type of trauma therapist. For those of you here helping, now for all of you out here, the responders, the volunteers, you're carrying a different kind of load. I've got some straight talk for you too. First, protect your own mental health. You can't pour from an empty cup. You're seeing the worst, hearing the worst, dealing with secondary trauma. Take time to check in with yourself. You're not invincible, and you can't help anybody if you're running on empty. Secondly, set some real expectations. You're not here to fix everything. It's impossible. You're here to do what you can right now. Focus on one task at a time, one person at a time. The mission isn't to make everything perfect. It's to make progress, no matter how small. Watch for the burnout. Burnout will sneak up on you. If you started to feel detached, irritated, exhausted, those are warning signs. Don't ignore them. You're no good to anybody if you're burned out. Take the rest when you need it. Stay connected with your team. Just like the survivors, you need the tribe too. Talk to your team, vent, support each other. Don't isolate. It's a group effort, and the team is your lifeline. Recognize trauma in those you're helping. Not everybody's trauma is on the surface. Some people hide it very well. Approach the interactions with some empathy, some patience, even if they don't show it. The trauma's there, and they need your steady presence, not just your skills. Whether you're a survivor or you're out here helping others, you got to take care of your mental health. Trauma isn't something you can just shove down or ignore. I did it for too many years. You got to face it head on. That's how you come out stronger on the other side. Stay strong, stay connected, and don't wait to get the help you need. Of all the hundreds of therapy types, one of the things that most of them agree on is you have to face this trauma head on. You do have to expose yourself to this. You do have to find a way to finish the story. That's the only way you're going to get better.